No? Okay. So what we'll do, we'll walk up and have a look at the crossings, because essentially this is just a roundabout with some crossings on all of the arms. So we'll have a walk up. It's a fairly ordinary suburban location. We're not in the centre of Cambridge. We're just here on the outskirts. This is the ring road. So we're walking to one of 4 crossings that's on this junction. So what are they? This whole thing, this type of crossing is called a parallel crossing, and that's just like a zebra crossing, but with an extra bit for cyclists. So it was made lawful in 2016. I think when it was brought in, the government perhaps thought of it as something that would be between junctions, like just a zebra crossing across a road. But what's been used here, what's been done here, is to apply that type of crossing on the outskirts of a roundabout, outside of a roundabout, so you get this continuous track all the way around. If we actually look at it, so then we've got, so in the centre where it crosses the carriageway, that is a parallel crossing. And then on either side of that, we've got 2 mini zebras, or 2 zebras, which are to get the pedestrians across the cycle track. So essentially that's what this is. It's a parallel crossing in the centre, and then 2 zebras are on either side. The only slight wrinkle here, if we walk this way, the name parallel crossing, it comes because under the law the pedestrian bit and the cycle bit have to be parallel to each other. But if you look at this, what's been done here in Cambridge, they've actually done what the Dutch do, and they've put the cycle track on a curve, which is absolutely sensible from a cyclist point of view, and then I think makes it much more legible. But you can now see that it's not actually parallel, which means it's slightly tweaking the regulations, or slightly contrary to the regulations, but it seems to work just fine. So that's what it is. We've got Belisha beacons, just the same as we would have with a zebra crossing. So it's quite familiar to British drivers, because it looks pretty much like a zebra with this extra cycle bit, and that's it. That's the way the crossings work. So essentially, although people talk about the Dutch roundabout, in the centre it's just a conventional roundabout with these crossings on the outside, and that's how the whole thing works.